Hey guys, so I've been feeling a little bit drained of inspiration lately. I've not been wanting to make many big projects or do really fancy spreads. So one of the things that I like to do to try to combat that is just pulling out my sketchbook and making whatever I can. Just anything, even if it turns out ugly, at least I can say like, oh, I started to make something, you know? And this is just because it's like an exercise in getting your like brain moving again. So like you could do something that looks really ugly, but you like certain aspects of it, and then you can branch from there and make something else. This doesn't work for everyone, and I totally understand that. So if that's the case, just enjoy watching me have a fun time and mess around in my sketchbook and make something kind of weird. All right? All right. So one of the things my print professor did before she retired was let us go through her office and kind of take a few of the things that she had extras of or just didn't want anymore. And I actually stole a compass, like a round circle drawing compass, and a couple stamps from her, along with just like some other keepsake kind of things. And one of the stamps that I have is this teeny tiny little ant that someone made. It's not carved very well. I think it's made out of like... Because it's not linoleum, it feels like styrofoamy. I don't know. It's odd, though. Yeah, but basically, like, you would use these with, like, those ink pads that you get for, like, little kid stamps that you would use in, like, primary school kind of thing. But I don't have any of those, and I'm not about to ask the Amazon Prime guys to ship me one. So we're just gonna use acrylic paint. I see people do this all the time. This probably is not the stamp to test this out with, but we're gonna do it anyway. So I put a really thin layer on, and then as I was stamping on the ants, I realized they didn't really look like ants. They just kind of looked like blobs with things carved into them, and that's okay, because I still thought the motif was kind of neat. So I'm just going down the page and messing around, and then the rest of the spread is just kind of like stuff I tossed on. I do kind of end up really liking what I end up with, and it might be kind of weird when you guys see it because it's not very polished and it's definitely not like the work I usually do, but I think it's interesting, and I kind of like the color palette that I set up. Maybe not organized quite this way, but I have an idea for a bigger project I want to use a similar palette for. Yeah, I don't know. Just enjoy.